day. I remember who there in the group. If you don't control money, price, construction, management, and then you are not over. I wake up today, woke up today, I ate breakfast. It is true. I paid $20 a week. Oh, commandment of entry. Our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know about harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. She 그들은 목표가 없기 때문에 플랜들은 잘못 들어간다. 한 사람이 그가 한국을 왜 만드는지 모를 때 바람이 없는 게 맞는 바람이다. You can be the sheep or the sheep herder. It was 1994 and I was stuffed, stuffed in a hot auditorium, tucked away in a chaotic horde of people. An ant leading an ant hill. Months earlier, I got involved in a network marketing company, and this was their monthly motivational meeting. The crowd was excited and joyous and rebuffed up. I wasn't. I looked around and didn't see a business. I saw a religion. I saw an army of drones clutching onto whatever was said. Critical reasoning cast aside, and myself about to be indoctrinated. I didn't go so easy. I asked questions. I was persistent, naive, and curious about the road I was about to take. How much money are you making? I asked early and often. Like politicians, the answer was sidewise and deflected to a default person in the organization. But I wasn't fooled. Okay, you've already told me that Bill Hanson makes 30,000 a month. How much do you make? And the other 3,000 people in this room. The fact is, few of them made any money at all. Why? They were stuck driving a congested road full of traffic that failed the commandment of entry. Crowded, jammed roads move slowly, if at all. I failed networking marketing 4 times because subconsciously I possessed the truth. The road violated the commandment of entry. The commandment of entry states that as entry barriers to any business road, the commandment of entry states that as entry barriers to any business road fall or lessen, the effectiveness of that road declines while competition in that field subsequently strengthens. Higher entry barrier equals to stronger, more powerful laws with less competition and need for exceptionally low barrier entry businesses are weak roads because easy entry creates high competition and high traffic, all of which share the same pie. And where there is traffic, there is no movement. In other words, if getting into business is as simple as paying 200 for a distributor key, there are no entry barrier and the opportunity should be passed. If any Joe Blow a line napping next to a dumpster behind Chan's Chinese restaurant can start your business in minutes. It isn't business you want to be doing. The world is littered with so-called business that have no entry barrier, and that is why they suck and the people who follow them aren't rich. A decade ago, the big boss was making millions on eBay. It didn't last long because this opportunity eventually violated the commandment of entry. If you could create an eBay business in 10 minutes, guess what? So could millions of other people. And who made the millions? The early adopters, eBay and eBay's founders. They drove the fast lane and picked up millions of hitchhikers along the way. Few did well, while millions did not. Another big buzz years ago was internet blogging. Bloggers are making thousands. True. But nowadays, the multimillionaire blogger is now the exception. Why? The opportunity has been beaten down by easy entry, causing traffic, competition, and saturation. Saturation causes declining sales volumes. Declining sales volumes cause profit erosion. If anyone can start a business in one day or less doing what you do, you probably are violating the commitment of entry, and tough odds are had. This is why there are more dead blows than active ones. Network marketing or multi-level marketing always fails the commitment of entry. Unless you own and create the MLM company yourself, if you are in a room with 2,000 other people who do exactly what you do, you are fighting stiff odds. Who is the innovator, the leader, and the one standing on a cliff parting the Red Sea? The guy on stage who founded the MLM company is the fast laner. And you? Sorry, but you are just another soldier in his fast lane army, a cog in his marketing strategy. The MLM founder doesn't need to climb the pyramid because he built the pyramid. You can be a pyramid builder or a pyramid climber. You can be the sheep or the sheep herder. Exceptionism is required to overcome weak entry. If you violate the commandment of entry, be prepared to be exceptional. Exceptionality breaks the odds of entry. Unfortunately, exceptionality is a long shot. How much an above average high school athlete going through? For example, when I sat in the auditorium with thousands of other network marketers, I realized that success among thousands doing the same thing. I had to be exceptional. I had to be the best. Honest with myself, I knew I couldn't be exceptional in that construct. Could I be exceptional among 50,000 like minded exceptional in that construct? Could I be exceptional among 50,000 like minded distributors? I was doubtful. Conversely, when I started my internet business, I had roughly 12 competitors. I had roughly 12 competitors. Competitors. Could I be exceptional among 12? Absolutely. Another example of exceptionality is playing professional poker and financial trading like stocks, futures, and currency trading. Both discipline violate entry and have little access, 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 restrictions. I can go to Vegas with 10,000 and enter a poker tournament at any time. I can deposit 10,000 in a brokerage account and start trading currency. Lack of entry itself creates the marketplace. And to succeed in the marketplace, you have to be exceptional. The best and the richest poker players in the world are exceptional and take advantage of the weakest ruled by weak entry. The pros call these folks dead money. The same playing field exists in the currency markets. Newbies come and go trading currencies, expecting to make a fortune while the only folks who make the millions are the exceptional participants and the purveyors of the field like the currency platforms, brokerage houses, and poker websites. There's an old saying, in a gold rush, don't dig for gold, sell shovels. When it comes to entry, your industry and your business should not be available to everyone. Because if it is, you need to be exceptional. And if you are exceptional, easy entry becomes not a liability but an asset. Entry is a process, not an event. Want to know if your business violates entry? The answer is simple. Is getting into business an event or a process? Real business startups are processes, not events. If you are suddenly in business because you bought a distributor kit or completed an online form, you are violating entry. If you are suddenly in business because you took one or two actions, you violate entry. Conversely, if I wanted to start a bed and breakfast in Sedona, Arizona, I'd have to find a property, fix it, finance it, insure it, get licensing and permits, hire staff, and perform about 10 other steps. Entry is detailed process. Starting a business like Wells is a concerted series of choices that, for, that from process. Founders of network marketing companies do spectacularly well because they know that people love events, and what better event is there than complete this application and you are in business. The rivalry's entry is as an advantage. As entrepreneur, we want to start company that others can join as an event. Don't fool yourself. Mailing a check to some address listed in the back of an entrepreneur magazine isn't a business launch. Any business that takes 10 minutes to join, participate, violates entry. Violate entry and you stamp your ticket into the world of everyone and become a screw in someone else's fast lane plan. Everyone is doing it. Ever get stuck in traffic on the expressway and go nowhere for hours? Welcome to everyone is doing it. A road full of traffic is a road full of everyone. If everyone is doing it, I won't be doing it. I will exit the road and you should too. Why? Because everyone isn't worse. If everyone were worse, everyone is doing it. Would work. When it comes to money, the best running flag is everyone. Everyone is a red flag that the commandment of entry has been violated. If everyone is bewitched by the same activity, it surely will fail. While everyone was buying houses like crazy during the housing boom, I did the opposite. I sat on the sideline and sold. When the friend is buying, you should be selling. When the friend is selling, you should be buying or staying pat. History is littered with everyone is doing it booms and busts. The tech stock boom of the late 1990s, the great oil price explosion thereafter, the housing crash that led to the worldwide financial meltdown, and even recently the Bitcoin cryptocurrency rise into the mainstream vernacular. Or exemplify, everyone is doing it, a heavily tracked road that usually crawls toward impending doom like a herd of lambs heading for slaughter. The warning sign of everyone. In the late 1990s, when tech stocks were skyrocketing, I lost money because I followed everyone. I learned. During the last housing boom, I didn't buy a house. No. This time I sold three properties before the decline. While the housing market collapsed and stocks soon followed, I was long gone and sitting in cash. How did I know? I spotted the sign of everyone is doing it because if everyone were rich, everyone is doing it would work. While this logic might seem spurious, It has never failed me. How do I know when everyone is doing it? Simple. When there is irrational express about any investment and pervades to teen consumer, the general populace, that's when I know it is time to get out and stay out. When the plumber comes over to fix the toilet and raves about his three rental properties that have appreciated 50% in the last 3 months, it's time to get out and stay out. When your personal trainer raves about his internet stock portfolio that earned 40% in 2 months, it's time to get out and stay out. When your truck driving cousin says you need to invest in this great style cryptocurrency altcoin because it's up 250%, it's time to get out and stay out. Dumb money everyone always shows up at the end of a boom. Who is dumb money? Consumers, money chasers. But some shrewd people have mastered the rule of everyone. Instead of getting out, they short the other side and profit from the downfall. With every busted boom, new millionaires and billionaires are created because they saw the impending collapse inevitable in every meteoric irrational ascension. While the stock market imploded in early 2009, who was buying and who was selling? Everyone was selling. I was long gone and sold a little earlier. Warren Buffett was buying. Everyone sells and richest man in the world buys. Hmm, could it be that everyone is wrong? Yes, it could. If you want to live unlike everyone, you can't be like everyone. Don't confuse that with exceptionality. You have to lead the pack and have everyone follow. When the sheep are lining up single file for slaughter, you want to own the slaughterhouse. Chapter summary: fast lane distinction. The commandment of entry states that as entry barriers fall, competition rises and the road weakens. Each access roads carry more traffic. More traffic generates higher competition, and higher competition creates lower margin for the participants. Businesses with weak entry often lack control and operate in saturated marketplaces. Exceptionalism is required to overcome weak entry barriers. Access to a business road should be a process with a tour, not an event. Everyone consists of the general populace and is served by mainstream media. If everyone were wealthy, everyone is doing it would work. And if everyone is wealthy, then no one is wealthy. Everyone is doing it is a signal to overbound conditions and the interests of dumb money. The commandment of need. What do we live for? If not to make life less difficult for each other? What does this mean? What do we live for? If not to make life less difficult for each other, what do we live for? 서로 간에 삶을 덜 어렵게 만들지 못한다면 우리는 무엇을 위해 살아가는가? What do we live for if not to make life? 삶을 못한다면 어렵게. Sand foundations crumble houses. 90% of all new business fail within 5 years. And I know why they fail. They fail because they fail the commandment of need. When you build a business on a flawed foundation, it will fail. Sand foundations crumble houses. Businesses which violate the commandment of need enter the 90% failure category of masquerades as a job. The winning business promises is a simple and often forgotten concept that should be ridiculously obvious, but it isn't. Businesses that serve needs and provide value win. Businesses that solve problems win profits. Selfish, narcissistic motives do not make good long-term businesses model. Think about the purpose of business. Why do they exist? To satisfy your selfish desire to do what you love? To satisfy your craving for wealth and financial freedom? Seriously, no one cares about your desires, your dreams, your passions, your whys, or your reasons for wanting to be rich. No one cares that you want to own a Ferrari and prove your parents wrong. No one cares that America wronged you. No one cares. Yes, the world is a selfish place and nobody gives two shits about your motive to go fast lane. So, what do people care about? People care about what your business can do for them. How will it help them? What's in what's in it for them? Will it solve their problem? Make their life easier? Provide them with shelter? Save them money? Educate them? Make them feel something? Tell me, why on God's green earth should I give your business money? What value are you adding to my life? Reflect back to our consumer dichotomy. Consumers are selfish. They demand to know is what's in it for me. To succeed, a producer surrender your own selfish and address the selfish of others. Stop chasing money. Chase needs. Consumers are selfish. What value are you adding to my life? Stop chasing money. Chase needs. Never start a business just to make money. Stop chasing money and start chasing needs. Let me repeat that because it's the most important thing in this book. Stop thinking about business in terms of your selfish desires, whether it's money, dreams, or do what you love. Instead, chase needs, problems, pain points, service deficiencies, and emotions. Entrepreneurs fail because they create business based on selfish premises and selfish premises. 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 Don't yield profitable businesses that lead directly into the 90% failure waste basket. I need a new income stream. I'm an expert in blank, so I will do that. I read a get rich book and it says to start a business. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. Again, selfish, narcissistic premises are VIP invitation to violate the commandment of need. You and your business attract money when you stop being selfish and turn your business focus from the needs of yourself to the needs of other people. Give first, take second. Needs come first, not money. Charm the marketplace with your own selfish needs, and my bet is placed on your failure. Joe was a martial arts expert and he loved his craft. Following the advice of gurus, he set out to do what you love and opened a martial arts studio. Within 10 months, his studio closed as he could no longer support his family on his 20,000 21,000 per year business profit. Before Joe started, he was destined for failure. He got into business based on a faulty entrepreneurial road paved with sand, a premise based on selfish needs and selfish desires. I'm an expert in martial arts and love the art. Therefore, I should open a studio. The correct foundation is externally based on market needs, not internal selfish needs. Instead of selfish motives, what should have John been thinking? Is there a need in my neighborhood for a martial arts studio? What are existing martial arts studios doing wrong that I could do better? What improved value do I offer the martial arts student? What assets do I bring to this community? Joe failed because there wasn't a gen, genuine, genuine, genuine need. Genuine, genuine, genius, genius, genuine, genuine. How to pronounce G, G,
Genuine, genuine, genuine,
genuine, genuine,
genuine, genuine,
genuine,
genuine, genuine,
genuine,
genuine,
genuine.
genuine,
There was a genuine need.
genuine. Hey there, it's Adar, and this is the Access Way. Today, we are going to talk about how to pronounce the word genuine. I genuinely believe that it's an important word to know how to pronounce. Genuine. Three syllables. The
Genuine.
first one is Jen.
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 It's like my best friend Jennifer's nickname. Jen. Hey
Jen.
Jen, what's up?
Jen.
You start with the j sound, then the as in red, and then you bring the tip of the tongue up for the n. Jen.
Jen.
Then it's the word you. That's the middle syllable,
You.
but it sounds like the word you. Jen you.
Jen. You.
Jen you.
Jen.
And then
You.
finally, in the last syllable, we have a reduced vowel, the schwab, and an n.
Un.
But when you connect the u and the un, you get something new. Can you guess what it is? You-un.
You. Won.
That's right. A W
Thank
sound.
you.
You-un.
You.
Jen,
Won.
you-un. The Primary syllable, first syllable,
Genuine.
so it's higher in pitch and longer. Genuine. That was a
Genuine.
genuine gesture. A genuine gesture. That is a genuine tongue twister. Genuine. Genuine. Okay, if you like this video, I'm sure you're going to love my 50 most commonly mispronounced
Genuine.
words. If you go on my
Genuine.
website, you can download it and get my audio and a list of the words written out phonetically, so there is no confusion. Because I write English phonetically,
Genuine.
unlike everyone else
Genuine.
writes it with these weird spelling patterns. I have
Genuine.
no idea why,
Genuine.
but that's just
Genuine.
how it is.
Genuine.
Okay, thank you so much for
Genuine.
watching. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you next week in the next video. Bye.
We are looking at how to pronounce this word in English. It's on the first syllable. And did you get it? Let me know videos of how to pronounce it exactly.
Genuine. Joe failed because there wasn't a genuine need in the marketplace and his motives were selfish. Had Joe analyzed these questions foremost, his odds of driving a successful road would have dramatically improved. Several years ago, during the economic expansion, I noticed a standalone storefront being built in my mother's neighborhood of Chandler, Arizona, a suburban front bedroom community south of Phoenix. As the building went up and the store tenant moved in, the heat of failure percolated. How did I know? This new store was a hip-hop apparel vertical. Fasten your seatbelt, here comes failure. Why? The store violates the commandment of need. The neighborhood doesn't need hip-hop store. The area is urban. There are no dance clubs nearby and nothing looks limitedly hip-hop. In fact, not 100 yards away there is an elder care retirement home. Is a 90-year-old grandpa the target market for hip hop gear? The obvious problem here is certitude. The owner is borrowing his passions and his love for hip hop music and culture. Maybe a life coach told him to do what you love. Whatever the motive, the need is internal and not externally based on your marketplace. I predicted the business would last 12 months. After 18 months, the business disappeared. The road was paved with sand because no need existed. Money chasers chase money, not needs. Money chasers chase money, not needs. Frequently, I read posts from aspiring entrepreneurs with grandiose, grandiose goals of making a fortune by starting a business. Hang out at any business forum and you will see the misdirected, selfish foundation poisoning the well. How can I make money starting a business? What business can I start with $200 and still make 5,000 per month? What home-based business can I start? I have a friend who manufactures widgets. You think I can make money selling them? What can I sell on Amazon so I can get passive income? What's a good product to import from China and sell on eBay? What's the best business to start on Shopstream? If you sit around and ask yourself this type of questions, you will likely fail because this dialogue, dialogue, dialogues expose your preoccupation with money and not needs or value. You've got it backward. I call these entrepreneurs, money chasers. They hop from one business to the next, scalping and arbitraging market imbalances, rarely serving needs or creating momentum. Sometimes these surface business owners use questionable business practice as customer needs are neglected and money is pursued with disturbing geometry. Money chasers are consumers who haven't quite made the transition to producer. They want to be producers, but they selfish think like consumers. For example, in the housing boom, money chasers became mortgage brokers and real estate agents. The burst of bubble purged the industry clean of the excess. When foreclosures hit an all-time high, loan modifiers became the newest money chasers. Every boom attracts money chasers who hop over the trend train to solely serve themselves, with plenty of selfish consumers to prey upon. Money chasers survive and sometimes thrive, at least until they are exposed for fraud or a new burst rolls in. In times of excess, scams, schemes, and rip-offs pervade because money chasers invade and imbalances occur. To attract money is to forget about money. Want to make big bucks? Then start attracting money instead of chasing it. Money is like a mischievous cat. If you chase it around the neighborhood, it it eluded you. It hides up a tree, behind a rose bush, or in the garden. However, if you ignore it and focus on what attracts the cat, it comes to you and sits in your lap. Money is attracted to selfish people. It is attracted to business that solve problems. It's attracted to people who feel needs and add value. Solve needs massive- massively and money massively attracts. The amount of money in your life is merely a reflection to the amount of value you have given to others. Ignore these symbols, symbiosis, and money will ignore you. Successful business share one common trait: the satisfaction of consumer needs as reflected by sales in the marketplace. The marketplace and consumers, not you, determine if your business is viable. If you sell 10 million anything, 10 million people have voted that your product will help them or satisfy one of their needs. The only fast lane road that works is the road paved with cement, rock, hard needs, rock hard needs, wants, and solutions, not sand. A rock hard pavement gives you an unfair odds, serve needs on a massive scale of in magnitude, magnitude, magnitude. It could be as fantastic as starting a software company as Bill Gates did, or something seemingly minute like putting a new spin on something old. If you own a website that serves 10,000 people daily, you are marketing on impact. If you own a real estate company that provides housing to 10,000 people, you're marketing on impact. Make a freaking impact and start providing value. Let money come to you. Look around outside your world, stop being selfish, and help your fellow humans solve their problems. In a world of selfishness, become unselfish. Need something more concrete. No problem. Make 1 million people achieve any of the following. Make them feel better. Help them solve a problem. Educate them. Make them look better. Give them security. Raise a position, positive emotion. Satisfy appetites from basic to the weekend. Make things easier, enhance their dreams, and give hope. And I guarantee you will be worth millions. So, the next time you are trolling the web looking to make money, sit back and ask yourself, what do I have to offer the world? Offer the world value, and money becomes magnetized to you. Do what you love and die as you do. Beware of another guru's peak. Do what you love and money will follow. Bullshit. That is unless you want to violate the command of need. Do what you love is another mythical decree perpetuated by perpetuated. How to how to for pronounce perpetuated perpetuated
Perpetrated. Perpetrated.
perpetuated
Perpetrated.
perpetuated
Perpetrated. Examples of perpetrated.
perpetrated.
Whoever perpetrated this atrocity
Whoever
shall pay in
perpetrated
kind.
this archaic kind.
Last night another robbery, perpetrated by the green-suited menace.
Perpetrated.
They had perpetrated the violent unknown event
Perpetrated.
to transform man himself into a ratite. The human race had already perpetrated all stupidities and wrongs, and now it's just repeating them. Being perpetrated with 3 of the most useless and unreliable fuck-ups in town.
Perpetrated. Mythical decree perpetrated by hypocritical gurus and so-called life coaches who are probably 3 clients from broke. Sadly, the road of do what you love rarely converges with wealth. In fact, it might lead you down a road to destructive love. If you are like me, do what you love was never an option. Think about what you love and then think, will someone pay for it? Is it going to serve a need? Are you good enough to make money doing it? Most likely you aren't. For to what you love to work, you need 2 things. You need 2 things. Your love must serve a need. Your love must serve a need, and you must be exceptional at it. I love to play basketball, but I suck at it. I can't parlay my love of basketball into a career. I love to play piano, but again, I suck at it. I love many things, but I suck at them. If I wanted a career in any of these loves, I need unlimited time and money because no one would pay me a dime to do it. Who wants to endure that in emptiness? Consider this book. I love to write. The book represents a dream of doing what I love, and the dream was made possible by the fast lane. If I needed this book to pay for a mortgage, I'm not sure it would. I have no clue if this book will sell 10 copies or 10 million. Therefore, I can't rely on it. Doing what you love for money often isn't good enough because we aren't good enough. Additionally, so many people are doing what they love that their markets get crowded and margin deflate. Heavy competition range. Authoring a book is a crowded space. Just because I love to write doesn't guarantee money will follow. In fact, no one cares that I love to write. Do you? Of course not. You want to know if my writing will help you. In a magazine interview, billionaire R.J. Crick was asked about the benchmark to his success. He replied, "It is for others to say whether I am useful or not. It isn't for you to decide whether you are useful. The marketplace makes that determination. People pay for their satisfaction. They don't pay to satisfy your need of do what you love. People pay for solution, not for your enjoyment. People pay for solved problems. They don't give a rat's ass about your love for whatever. If do what you love doesn't feel a need spectacularly, no one will pay for it. This book is possible because I didn't need a confirmation of money to authenticate my skill. If that sentence is too complicated, you confirm my point. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Regardless of sales, my book is a testament to do what I love, whether I'm good or not. The fast lane allowed the money to be removed from the equation. Now I don't need to get paid to do what I love, I just do it. In other words, money led to do what you love, it didn't follow. How's that for irony? LeBron James gets paid to play basketball because he is good. One of the many destinations of the fast lane is to remove the confirmation of money from your do what you love activity. Fast lane success means I could play basketball 7 days a week. I can play video games all day. I don't need to get paid to do what I love because I can now do it for free. If you are one of the lucky few who can earn an income from a specific activity that you love and are good enough, kudos to you. And congratulations, you might not need a fast lane. A slow lane just might suffice. No worries. But for those of us who can't transform our love to income, there are other alternatives paved by the fast lane. Doing what you love fades and derivatives. If you can't work a job or a business doing what you love, you are likely to fall into a trap. Your natural reaction is to make a deal with the devil, the slow rain. You trade your life away doing things you hate in exchange for doing things you love. You say, I will do 5 days of work I hate so I can enjoy 2 weekends days doing something I love. Does this butter sound like rational thinking? For example, my friend Andy is a bank correction agent and hates his job. At beer time, I hear the complaints and frustration and the BS about the job, the Nazi-like micromanagement, the incompetent boss, and his psychotic coworkers. He is on the firing line from all fronts. He numbs himself to this suffering 5 days a week. His salvation, his weekend. He pays do what you hate with the weekend of do what you love voting. Then other people negotiate with do what you love into alternative or a derivative. For example, Pauline loves to keep, so she sells her knitting online. Joe loves automotive audio, so he opens a car stereo shop. Janice loves to sculpt and sells her works at the local gallery. Gary is an avid bodybuilder, so he becomes a personal trainer. There are two dangers to derivative. Derive, drive, 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 derivatives, 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 derivatives. They danger the love. First, to watch love rarely creates money fast because more than likely not only are you doing what you love, but thousands of others are too. The need is weak. This saturates markets and makes profit margins shallow. At my gym, a personal trainer acquaintance, acquaintance, acquaintance.
Pronunciation. Acquaintance. Acquaintance. Help us remember how it sounds. We can write it with normal alphabet letters, how we think it sounds. Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Or we can use the phonemic alphabet, like these symbols underneath the word, which shows us the stresses on the second syllable. For example, do you know John well? No, only a little. He's an acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Are you acquainted with Mrs. Jones?
Acquaintance
Which
with
means, do
Mr.
you know Mrs. Jones? Pleased to make your acquaintance, which means it's nice to meet you. Acquaintance. About letters, how we think it sounds. Acquaintance. 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 Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance. Acquaintance. Acquaintance. Acquaintance told me he'd struggling to make ends meet. When I asked why, he responded that personal training is so competitive that he can't charge a price worth his time. His service fees are deflationary caused by an abundant supply of trainers, and when supply exceeds demand, price move down. Not enough need, too much supply. So why is the field for personal trainers so saturated? Simple. People follow the enforced guru and quit the advice without reflection on need to what you love. Unfortunately, if you love doing it, bet on thousands of others loving it too. When you do what you love, prepare to face stiff competition. Who enjoys high margin? The personal trainer or the guy who starts a company to clean up crime scenes? The second danger of deprivatives is that your love becomes vulnerable to contamination when you do it for money. If you are forced to do anything, even something you purport to love, in exchange for a paycheck, that love is put in danger. Decades ago, I took a job as a limo driver because I love to drive. By the time that job ended, I hated to drive. After work, I'd stay home because I was too sick of driving. My love was contaminated. I once had a friend who created fantastic paintings as a hobby. When I asked her why she doesn't paint full time for a living, her answer was simple. I paint when I am impatient, impatient to paint. Of the few times when she painted for money, it stunted her artistic creativity because a different force fueled the motivation, money, not emotion from the moment. To watch love is left to personal athlete because they are at the pinnacle of their games. And yet, even after making millions, many of these athletes suffer the same fate. They lose their love of the game. Dancers lose their love for dance. Artists lose their love for art. Money and the demands of life cast a cloud over the love and darken it into the burden. While the privatives of do what you love might yield a figment of happiness, they operate in saturated marketplace and more importantly, they could jeopardize your natural love for the activity. Your ignition, moving from love to passion. The motivational fuel for the fast lane is not love, but passion. Passion for your future vision and passion from personal growth. If you have a passion for a special goal, you will do anything for it. I had a passion for Lamborghini and was willing to do anything for it. Pick up dog shit, mop blower, work at 3 a.m. Whatever it was going to take, I had the motivation to do it. Did I have a passion or a love for driving limos? Hell no. But I had a passion for my future goals and what I expected from life. It motivated me to act and then repeat. Your vehicle needs an ignition, a starter, something that compels you to jump out of bed in the morning, challenges to tackle the day. That ignition is passion. Other people might call this a meaning, a purpose, or a why. You need to want something greater for you, your family, or something else. It is different for everybody. But when you find it, you will do anything for it. When you put your goal on a road that actually leads a dreamy destination, it's impatience daily action. If you can't get paid doing some activity, identify a specific why or end goal that ignites your passion to act. What is your why? Why are you doing this? Why go fast lane? Whom do you want to prove wrong? My whys lead like this. I want to pay off my mother's mortgage. I want to wake up without an alarm clock. I want to write a book without a pressure of money. I want a big house on a mountainside with a pool. I want a Lamborghini. I want to make a difference. I want to prove him wrong. Passion beats to what you love because passion is generalized and can be laser focused toward any goal. When the focus is doing what you love, the focus becomes industry specific and you are likely to violate the commands of need. Why are you starting this business? Because you love it or because there is a real market need? I repeat, passion for an end goal or why drives passionate action. Mike Rowe, host of the cable television show Dirty Jobs, profiled several owners of business who had less than valuable, lover, loverable, loverable duties from testing bovine manure to cleaning up pigeon goop. The owners were passionate. None of them loved what they did, but they had passionate whys and very deep bank accounts. Competition was sparse because everyone else was busy chasing to watch love. A, fun, a Formidable why is all you need to turn your daily activities into passionate motivation. To get up in the morning, metaphorist to bust open a fast lane laws. What are your whys, and are they strong enough to motivate you in the process? Passion erases the suffering of work. When I was in startup mode with my company, I worked long hours. Was I suffering? No, I enjoyed it because I had my whys and I was moving toward them. The journey hardened me, challenged me, and yes, it was even fun. I was passionate about what I wanted and I was going on to get it. The fast lane isn't a destination, but a personal journey. Writing this book has been an enduring journey, and I admit that I gave up 3 times. Why? After a year of writing and not finishing, my love for writing evaporated. My love became a hate. I was doing what I love, and suddenly that love faded because people started to expect a book. I confided, I confided to a friend. I quit. I no longer enjoy it. I don't need to finish it. So how did I finish if my love for writing evaporated? I found my passion, which compelled me to finish. I love to see the dreams of others become reality. When that dream is given sudden life, it feels invigorated. Anytime I wanted to give up, I'd receive an email that applauded me. Your forum changed my life. Or thank you, my life has turned for the better. That is passionate currency that repositioned my writing effort into action. I went from love to suffering to passion. Get your road to conversion with a fantastic dream. A road that reads a road that doesn't converge with your dream is a dead end. When you consider dreams like writers, reflect back to childhood. When you're hurt, what do you want to be when you grow up? Underneath this question, what's it really asking? It's a proof to find the road to your dreams, and it was usually answered in a pan smart vision. For me, I wanted to be an astronaut, a filmmaker, and an author. How about you? What do you what is your outrageous, fantastic dream? And the real question of concern, is there any chance you are doing it or will be doing it? More than likely you are not because the slow rain has killed it. I asked my friend Rick a question. Guess what? He didn't answer this question with, I want to be a sales representative of Virgin Wireless. No. He answered with, I wanted to be a race car driver. So, why is Rick selling cell phones today? Is there any chance in hell he will actually become his dream, a race car driver? There isn't. The dream is dead and road is derailed. Nonetheless, as Rick sticks to his job and waits for promotion, he wonders, there's got to be more than this. And then there's Shara. She didn't answer this question with, I want to be a shift manager at Taco Bell. Nope. She wanted to be an artist. But today, Sarah finds himself working the graveyard shift, mopping up the floor in the dining room from slobs who have mistaken sour cream for finger paint. As she slams the mop head in the stringer, Sarah has a moment of disquiet. Is this what my life has become? The problem with these people is not their jobs. We've all had crappy, embarrassing jobs that we hate. The problem is they're dead and the road will never converge with dreams. Dreams are forsaken to pay the bills instead of convergent road to dreams. The road goes through an inescapable hell. Life becomes suffering. There is nothing wrong with working at Virgin or Taco Bell. Heck, these jobs would have been promotions compared to the meaningless jobs I've held. But please, don't make these jobs your end. Your final road, because the end most likely will never come. You see, if your dream is dead, so is your passion. No passion numbs you to the greatest violinist in the world while he plays in the train depot. No passion leads to mediocrity and the rant of everybody. No passion leads to unhappiness. No passion equals no wealth. If you are struggling for motivation, re-energize your dream and align in with a road capable of burning a trail to its reality. Dead dreams can't burn trails of passion. Passion fires you will to do what is necessary beyond what others can. Past laners work unlike everyone else so they can live unlike everyone else. Take 4 years of hard work in exchange for 40 years of freedom. Unfortunately, most people take 40 years of hard work for 4 weeks of freedom, or however long their paid vacation lasts. Find your snow in the toilet. How do you find your passion, a meaning, or a why? It comes from either e- excite, excitement, or discontent. Take this story posted on the Fast Train forum. I grew up in a poor family and lived in an old run-down barn that had been converted into a home. One of the most times of the year was the winter, because our water pipes would freeze and we would have no running water. The only way to flush the toilet was to bring snow into the barn, pack it into the tank behind the toilet, and wait for it to melt. I saw my mom putting snow in the toilet bowl just for us to flush. No, worst part was that it had to be refilled every time someone did their business. I swore to myself, I never want to live like this again. What is your passion? Your pioneer. Snow in the toilet? Leslie Warburn is passionate about animals, disillusioned by country-owned shelters that Ion Insunazi those. Her dream is to own a no-kill dog rescue shelter. While she can do what she loves and get a job at a shelter, it doesn't bring her closer to her dreams. Nor will the job help her amass the wealth needs to pursue the dream. Yes, those shelters are expensive. Instead, Leslie aroused her passion to fuel the motivation. She starts a fast lane business that eventually funds her dream. Her passion leads to a dream without a crucible of money. Reflect on a time when your life was turned upside down with excitement and or discontent. That is your passion for me. Excited passion was when I saw my first Lamborghini as a teenager and I decided one day I will own a Lamborghini. For me, discontented passion was watching my mother struggle in dead end jobs, trying to raise 3 kids without a husband. Both fueled my passion. I wanted a Lamborghini and I wanted to help ease my burden for my mother. Excitement, wants, and desire served as a passionate fuel, as does discontent. Both allowed me to do what others wouldn't. If you find yourself, you will do too. Chapter summary: Fast lane distinctions. The commitment of need states the business that serves needs win. These can be pain point service gaps, unsolved problems, or emotional disconnects. 90% of all new business fail because what is passion for? What is your passion? What is your passion? My passion is a lot. I have a lot of passion to success. 90% of all new business fail because they are based on selfish internal needs, not external market needs. No one cares about your selfish desire for dreams or money. People only want to know what your business can do for them. Money chasers haven't broken free from selfishness, and their business often follow their own selfish needs. People vote for your business with their money. Chase money and it will elude you. However, if you ignore it and focus on what attracts money, you will draw it to yourself. Have 1 million people and you will be a millionaire. For money to follow to what you love, your love must serve a need and you must be exceptional at it. Do what you love sets the stage for crowded marketplace with depressed margins. When you have the financial resources, you can do what you love and not get paid for it. Nor do you have be good at it. Slow runners feed do what you love. Weeds do what you hate. 5 days of hate for 2 days of love. Doing what you love for money can endanger your love. Passion for an end goal or why derives fast lane success. Having a passionate why can transform work into joy. Doing what you love usually leads to the violation of the commandment of need. The right road for you is one that will converge with your dream. Circus real. Very good.
How'd it go?
Not so good. He walked me to the subway and said, "You should do this again."
You should do this again.
Please.
First, I just watched the Friends without English subtitle. Oh, Joe. Oh. So recruitment is my lifestyle? With this song, bring it back to me. Uh. In case of emergency call, that's so sweet. Insurance? Check it. Definitely will want some. You don't have insurance? Why? How much will this cost? I have no one extras or no could be a couple of dollars. What will we do? There's not much we can do. Unless I use yours. How? Who did I just add in my in case of emergency person? It's insurance fraud. My dad's where to go. You are an idiot. Coming right at me. Tampa Bay's got a terrible team, but it's just me and the baby, so I'm thinking they can take us. And so I just hit it downfield. Yeah, Chris, this baby, you should take the sack. Suddenly, I'm downfield. I realize that I'm the one who's supposed to catch him, right? Only I know there is no way I'm gonna get in the time, so I'm running and running, and that is when I woke up. I am so not ready to be a father. You are gonna be fine. You are one of the most caring, most responsible men in North America. You are gonna make a great dad. Yeah, Rose, you and baby just need better blocking. Have either one of you guys ever been to Rainbow Room? It's really expensive. Only if you order stuff. Who's birthday? What's that? Tonight. What's the odds that happen? You take your time. So what's you gonna do? What can I do? I don't want to add it to scare you to be a suspect. And your friend Phoebe, if she's my friend, hopefully. Wouldn't you guys? If you try someone like that on my birthday, you'll be staring at the business end of his bed. You read off the stupid part. Not stupid. The very cute doctors asked us out for tomorrow night, and I said yes. Totally insane. I mean, they work for the hospital. It's like a return to the scene of a crime. I said we robbed it today. They are cute. They are doctors. Cute, cute. So what have we learned so far? You scared the crap out of me. I got a Ramo smush. I hope it's okay. Hee hee. Maybe we can make a bee out of it. Hey, what's going on? Not that scary. Hi everybody. Hi Betty Betty. You found Betty. Oh my god. This is great. Everybody, I love it in the same room. We are Zoe. Did you see Betty? I tell you one thing, I wouldn't mind having a piece of sun-dried tomato business. 5 years ago, if somebody had said to me, "Here's tomato that looks like prune," I'd say, "Get out of my office." Dad, before I was born, did you freak out at all? I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying if I someone had to come to me with the idea of egg. I'm talking about the horror of baby thing. Did you ever get this sort of vanity? Oh my god, I'm gonna be a father kind of thing? No, your mother did the work. I was busy with the business. I wasn't around that much. Is that what this is about? Is that what this is about? It's time to make for that. You can do something together. You always wanted to go to the Colonical Williamsburg. How about we do that? Thanks, Dad, Lily. You know, I just, I just needed to know. When did you start to feel like a father? Oh well, I guess it must have been the day after you were born. We were in the hospital room. Your mother was asleep, and I brought you in, gave it to me. You were this ugly little red thing, and all of a sudden you grabbed my finger with your whole fist, and you squeezed it so tight. And that's when I know. So you don't want to go to Williamsburg? We're a job, Kappa. Richard, the cute doctors are here. Hi, we brought one. How was the ankle? Why don't you tell them? After all, this is your ankle. Your eyes will feel better. Thank you. Why don't you guys sit down and we get some glass? It's that. I think you will just tell them for really. I mean, it's fine. I think you're fine. It will not be fun. We're getting tougher. We stop being such a wuss. Wuss? Excuse me for living the real world, okay? They still seem no because they are. Because it's a big baby. I'm not a baby. You know what? Every day you are becoming more and more like your mother. How long have you lived here? 6 years. Rachel moved in a few months ago. Yeah, see, I was supposed to get married, but I left Guy the other. He's surprised, but hey, that's me. Why don't you try the hummus? Monica, what do you do? I am a chef at a restaurant uptown. Yes, it is. Mostly because I get to boss people around, which I just love to do. This hummus is great. God bless the chickpea. I am so spoiled. That's it. And by the way, have I mentioned that back in high school I was calm? I used to wet my bed. I used my breath to get out of transportation. We both do that. Monica, in just 1 second. It's your dad. Hi, Dad. No, it's me. I can't talk right now. But there's something that I have in meaning to tell you. Excuse me for a sec. Remember back in the freshman year, we were thinking that I had sex on your bed. Daddy, Daddy, why would I sleep with a ballet dress? His father tried to put you out of business. Dad, lost, he's got the remote again. Good. Maybe I can switch it back. Maybe not. Hello? The office suggests the process for find out what they want. We forgot to sign one of the admission forms. This was not just worth it. Daddy, when people aren't there for you, I've been trying for 2 days when I called the rest she said to Mr. Tom. I can't believe she brushed me off. Hey, oh, you got a minute? Yeah, I'm just working. Wow, you remember. Just a normal. I got something for you too. How did you know I was coming? Twin thing. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you did this. You let's see about you. What? You got me. Are you gonna call you? Viral go about needing a signature on the automation phone. Whole new one. Because you see, I put the wrong name again. You are that stupid. I am. I'm that stupid. I'm just going to pay for the check with the check. You know your insurance will recover that. I'm just not the bride either. Say you never feel like a father. Say your son never feels connected. Say all our relationships are affected by this. Do you have a point? You know you think I would want to be the Simeon. It's just a purple constancy. I just got 40 points for kidney. You got 0 points for kidney. I had a K. Where's my K? You've got to help me, my monkeys to run a K. You go get it and Harvey is really a great cross of the chunky. I don't know what else to do. What's going on? Marcus runs a scrap time. Oh, excuse me? This hospital is for people. Let it his people. He has a name, okay? He watches the Jeopardy. He touches himself when nobody's watching. Please, have a heart. I will take a look at it. Hey, nurse. What are you doing? I have been trying to call you. No, Josie, listen. I know they'll listen. I've said they'll listen. I'm sorry. I don't get it. What happened? What are everything you said under the bridge? Said under the bridge. Not set up, said. So drunk. You don't drink. That's right, I don't. I was drunk on you. Or so it's not gonna work. Why? Is it because I'm friends with Phoebe? If you just stop hanging out with her? No, I couldn't do that. Then yes, it's cause of Phoebe. It's either her or me. And then I'm sorry. Would you ever look this? Thieves? He looks so tiny. We just got the message. Is he alright? He also found an M and an O. You think he was trying to smell a monkey? Do you feel like a daddy yet? No, why? Hey, come on. You can't sue. You did what you had to do. This is very bad. He's really acting up. My friend was taking down our Christmas lights and she fell off the balcony, may have microphone full of egg or something. You still have the lights up? We did sorry and bring it back to me. Uh, 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 uh. Name, address. In case of emergency call, you. Really? Insurance? Check it. Definitely, I was on for that. You don't have insurance? Why? How much will this cost? I have no idea. As rare it could be a couple of $100, unless I use yours. No, 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 no. Where else could did I just put as my in case of emergency person? That's insurance fraud. Alright, forget it. My name's let's go. I hate this. Hi, I'm gonna need a new set of these forms. Why? I am really idiot. You see, I was filling out my friend's form and instead of putting her information. I put mine. You are an idiot. Yeah, that's me. I am that stupid. I had a drill last night when I was playing football with my kid. That's nice. No, 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 with him. I'm on this field and they hike me, the baby. I know I've got something to the Tampa Bay defense is right at me. Tampa Bay's got a terrible team. It is just me, the babies. I'm thinking they can take us. I'm so I just hit it downfield. Why I'm crashed this baby? You should take a sack. Anyway, suddenly I'm downfield. I realize that I'm the only who's supposed to catch him, right? Only I know there's no way I'm gonna get time, so I'm running and running. And then that is when I woke up. You are gonna be fine. You are one of the most terrible persons in America. You are gonna make a great dad. Yeah, Ross, you and the baby just need a better bra. Have you ever you guys the rainbow room? Is it real expensive? Only if you order stuff. I'm taking Ursula tonight. It's her birthday. What about Phoebe's stuff? What's that? Tonight? Man, what's the odds that you take your time? There it is. So what are you gonna do? What can I do? I don't want to do anything secure with Ursula. And with your friend Phoebe? So my friend hopefully she'll understand. I'm here to you guys. My brother keeps staring at the beach at the end of his feet. You're the pinch of saffron? Yes, she is. Hi. This is my friend Rachel. I'm like, aren't you a little bit cute, doctor? Young, young, to be a doctor. You left off stupid part. Not stupid. The very cute doctor's asked us out for tomorrow night, and I said yes. Totally insane. I mean, they work for the hospital. It's like a return to the scene of crime. I said we love the days. They are cute. They are doctors. Cute doctors. Doctors who are cute. What have we learned so far? Surprise! What the hell are you doing? You scared the crap out of me. Was that the cake? Yeah. I got a rainbow smoosh. She'll be here any minute. Hope it's okay. Oh, happy birthday, Peehee. I love roses. Cactus. Hey, what's going on? We just surprise. This was not Anna's screen. Hi, Betty. Hi. You found Betty. In the same room. Where's Zoe? Did you see Betty? I tell you one thing, I wouldn't mind having a piece of sun-dried tomato business. 5 years ago, if somebody had said to me, here's a tomato that looks like a prune, I said, get out of my office. Dad, before I was born, did you freak out at all? I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying, if somebody hasn't come to me with the idea, talking about the horror baby thing, did you ever get this sort of panicky? Oh my God, I'm gonna be a father kind of thing? No, your mother really did the work. I was busy with my business. I wasn't around that much. Is that what this is about? I was wondering how for that stuck together. Colonial Williamsburg. How was they do that? I just need to know when did you start to feel like a father? Sleep. They brought you in. Me. All the little thing. Grab my finger with your whole fist and you squeezed it so tight. And that's when I knew. So don't Williamsburg, you can go to Williamsburg. Eat your fish. The cute doctors are here. I'm coming. Hi. We brought wine. Sellers and Anners to talk about nice. How could you resist? That's great. How's your ankle? Thank you. Sit down. Wow. Really, I mean, it's fine. Elliot is fine. You're nothing fine. You're getting trouble. Would you stop being such a wuss? A wuss? Excuse me for living a real world, okay? They still seem normal because they are. 지금 좀 아주 밑에부터 reality turns it. Take a look around. No pagan altars. No past sports corner. Such a big baby. I'm not a big baby. You know what? I've been here about 6 years. And Rachel moved in a few months ago. She was supposed to get married, but I left guys at the altar. Really? I know it's pretty selfish, but hey, that's me. Why did you try hummus? What do you do? I am a chef at a restaurant uptown. Yeah, it is. Mostly because I get to boss people around, which I just love to do. This hummus is great. God bless the chickpea. Oh God, I am so spoiled. That's it. And by the way, have I mentioned that back in high school I was a cop? I used to wear my badge. I used my breath to get on the people's attention. We both do that. Monica and Rachel's apartment. Just 1 second. It's your dad. Hi, Dad. No, it's me. Instead, I can't talk right now. There's something, there's something that I have been meaning to tell you. You're just gonna have sex on your bed. Daddy, Daddy, why? It's fine for your bed. It's got the remote again. Good. Maybe he can switch it back. Maybe not. Hello? Yeah. Hold on a second, let me just. She's here. It's the one with the hospital administrator's office. She's. Oh my god. Find out what they want. Monica, yeah? Okay. We'll be right down. Thank you. What? You forgot to sign what the admission forms. Okay, you're right. It was not worth it. Thank you. Let me just change. Trouble stood me up the other night. Don't you hate it when people are there for you? Where did you try calling her? I've tried for 2 days. When I called the restaurant, they said he was too busy to talk. I can't believe she's blowing me off. Hey, oh, you got a minute? I'm just walking. So, uh huh. I got your birthday present. Wow, you remember? Oh, it's Judy just thermos. Yeah, like the kind you. I got something for you too. How do you know I was coming? Twin thing. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you did this. So, what's the deal with you and Joy? Right, he is so great, but that's over. Does he know? Who? Joy. You know, he's really nutsy about you. He is? Why? You got me. Doesn't this come with a side salad? Are you gonna call him? What? Do you think he likes me? No, Joy. No, 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 no. He's so smart. He will figure it out. Do you want some chicken? No food with a face. You have not changed. You too. Hi, remember us? Mm-hmm. We just called a little while ago about needing on the side metro the audition forms, but it turns out we need a whole new one. Because, you see, I put the wrong name again. You are that stupid. I am that stupid. I'm just paying for this check. You know your insurance will cover that. I'm just not the fraud either. Worst case, say you never feel like a father, so never feels connected to you. Say all of these relationships are affected by this. Do you have a point? You know you think I would? What to be the Simeon? It's just a favor. Who starts it? You support this for kidney. You got 0 points for kidney. Where's my cake? You've got to help me. My monkey's rather K. You go get that animals out here. Way across all the choky. I don't know what else to do. What's going on? Restaurant is scrap time. Excuse me, this popular is for people. He's a people. He has a name, okay? He watches Jeff die. He watches himself when nobody's watching. Please, have a heart. I'll take a look at him. Michael, Richard, what? Monica, oh, hi. Hey, Earth. What are you doing? I have been trying to call you. I've been trying to call you. Don't say a reason. I know the reason. I don't say the reason. I'm sorry. I don't get it. What happened? What about everything you said under the bridge? Yeah, you should just forget about what I said under the bridge. I was talking crash that night. I was so drunk. You don't drink. That's right. I don't. I was drunk on you. Or so it's not gonna work. Why? Is it because I'm friends with Phoebe? If we want, would you stop hanging out with her? No, I couldn't do that. It's because of Phoebe. It's either her or me. Get that up. I'm sorry. You know, you are completely hard to get over. I know. I don't know where it just because you're breaking up or what. Or you have never received. Really? Thieves? Yeah. He looks so tiny. We just got the message. He's got the KO. He also found on MNO. We think he was trying to spare on Monkey. The doctor says he's going to be fine. He's just sleeping now. So, you feel like a dad yet? No. Why? Hey, come on. You came through. You did what you had to do. Dad is very dead. He's waking up. Ooh. 바이바이. Ikia piero sa. Puta, è già detto so. Mi non me l'hai detto, hello.